Hey everybody, this is Kodak here, and welcome back to the Week of Enlightenment. Today we've got another fantastic set from Enlighten's Police Battle Force. Set 1913, The Battle, is one of my favorite sets. It features this nice, complicated backdrop piece that has a cooling tank, it has a motorcycle that is actually built from scratch, and it features the return of everybody's favorite angry Irish cop. The set has some immediate cohesion, as the idea is that the two villains are leading angry Irish cop into a trap where they plan to drop a cooling tank on him, although the radiation hazard gives some other unfortunate implications. The set comes with 3 minifigures. Angry Irish Cop makes a return along with his handcuffs, and we have probably some of the most interesting members of our rogues gallery yet in this set, with a minifig yellow character in star-shaped glasses and a purple mohawk, and this balaclava-wearing mystery man who boasts oodles of firepower over his unbuttoned shirt. Now, unlike before, our minifig yellow guy is a little easier to understand as he has the look of quite the deviant, to the point that wearing makeup like that doesn't seem out of the ordinary. His glorious lilac mohawk is solid plastic rather than LEGO's use of soft plastic, and is both larger and boasts a slight curl. Our masked friend is obviously the serious business part of our duo, with his buckshot-covered bandolier and combat fatigue showing that his desperado doesn't mess around. I love him. So let's start with the backdrop on this one. I really like the complex design of the cooling station. The pipes and valves and hoses really give it a feeling of being a functional structure, and all of the other color choices really pop well against one another. Another thing they have is this bush, which is in a neat, dried out sand lemon color, which really just sells this place as a wasteland. The only stickers for this part of the set are the hazard sign and the tower sign itself. They really do make nice use of color to create such an interesting texture. And of course we have our gimmick, where Desperado here blows up the cooling station in an effort to drop it on our poor angry Irish cop. It uses a simple lever in the back to knock it off of its foundation, and yeah, it could work better. You need to have it kinda loose in order for it to actually fall, and sometimes it just kinda, yeah. The motorcycle, believe it or not, is a from-scratch build that doesn't use the base motorcycle frame seen in the military bike from before. Instead, it uses an interesting combination of parts, including robot arms and, human hand pieces. Well, I guess that's kinda clever. I mean, it's a nice looking bike, and that piece in the front looks like a motorcycle gas tank, but it's that very same piece that kinda prevents people from sitting on it properly. And then we have our high-octane squad car. This thing is clearly meant for high-speed chases, as it lacks any space to put a perp once they're caught. I kinda like how they made the bumper guard for this one with some unique use of pieces. This thing is also basically half engine with a turbocharger, spoiler, and more. Them Duke boys ain't gonna get out of this one so easy. Although, when I think about it, I can't help but notice that I haven't seen just a good old plain old squad car in any of these sets. You know, the only one that can actually carry any criminals is the Jeep. Maybe I'm just looking at the wrong sets? No, I'm not seeing anything like a basic paddy wagon at all. No wonder there's so many criminals on the loose, they have nowhere to put them. Anyway, I love this set for both its clear narrative and its souped up police car. You can make tons of stories out of just these pieces alone, and I imagine that this backdrop in particular you could use for, well, anything. You could do it for zombies or military stuff or them Duke boys or whatever kind of story calls for it. And that's a look at a set from Enlighten's Police Battle Force. Join us next time, where we're going to actually take a look at how to modify these 6-stud-wide vehicles in order to actually be able to sit 2 minifigures side by side. Until then, please subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell so that you don't miss a single video, and this is Kodak signing off.